Welcome to the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures with your host, Hiker Lou. I'm out here in the woods hiking today in search of some fatwood. Today's a beautiful day for a hike, and this is the next section of woods that I'm going to be walking through, looking for some fatwood, so stay with me on this fantastic wilderness adventure. So, hiking out in the woods right now, and I'm coming up with a lot of pines. And you can see there's lots of oak trees here, and we do have lots of pines also. And I have coming up to a section where I could either go straight or to my right. That's going to be, if I go right, that's going toward the lake. So I don't know what I'm going to do at this point, but I'm going to keep walking and searching some fatwood. So stay with me. I have something here I'm looking at. And there's some definitely beautiful pine trees. And you can see that they go way, 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 way up. Okay. I have a small one right here. I have another one right there. I have another one here. There's another one here. And guess what? I think I could reach that right there. That's going to be something awesome to cut off. I think I could reach that. And these are all dead pieces of wood already. And usually when it dies or the branch is injured, all the way down there where the roots are, it processes the resin. The sap comes all the way up to that branch and saturates the branch, the injured branch, with resin to protect it, especially from insects. Because usually when the branch dies, the insects get right into it. And that sap is very toxic. And I have something else right here. I'm not sure if is that pine or is that oak. I'm trying to distinguish what this is. That may be pine. I have another one here. Look at that. That looks like oak. No, that's pine. It's another dead one. This is where you get good pieces from. I'm going to pull on that and see how rotted it is and extract some from the lower part of this dead tree. It's dead already. You can see that it's dead, so I'm not hurting anything. Let me keep looking around. There's another one. Another beautiful pine. I don't see, there's a branch right there, but way out of my reach. There's another one up there. Here's one right here. I don't know if this is pine or not. Looking at it, does look like pine. This is dead. Oh yeah, definitely. That's good dead. Oh yes. Good catch. Pretty lucky so far. Look at this huge tree I would like to share with you. Look at that. That's something that you can extract, and you can make tinder with that also. I see a hole there. I'm not sure what it is, or I'm not going to mess with it, but look at that huge tree in the background. It looks like a fallen tree. Looks like it's dead. Not going to go any further. I got more pine right there in the background. I have more small pines here, dead ones. I don't have to do much. This is my whole hike right here because I'm going to extract some of this wood and head back to the table in the back and start processing this wood and let you have a look at what it looks like. Okay, just going to walk down just a little more. Beautiful pine trees right here. There's one up in there. Dead branches. There are two of them there. And that's what I'm looking for, branches that are sticking out of the pine tree that are probably dead or injured. And that's where you have a large concentration of sap that's called resin that makes fatwood. Here's one right here, folks. I can't get any luckier than this. There's one right there. I'm going to cut into that right at the shoulder, and I'm going to show you all that resin that's in that one dead branch. not hurting the tree at all. And what it's going to do is produce sap where I cut. It's going to produce sap right at the cut to protect it. So now, folks, this is what I'm talking about, that little piece. Look at that. See the color? All that resin. It's almost been fossilized because this is dead wood. That's what I'm looking for. I'm on the hunt for big fat wood. Stay with me. Look at that. That's what I came here for. Here we are, folks. Another piece. Definitely get something out of this and use for fatwood. You can see it's been eaten up by the insects. But look at that. Marbleized. It's beautiful. Stay with me. Welcome back to the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures. Folks, I want to show you something. This is a huge pine tree. I want to show you the sap. Get a closer shot of that. See all that sap. Now, I brought wood chisels with me. Now I'm going to take a wood chisel and just chisel a little piece and extract this without hurting the tree. And as you come down, you can see there was a knot there, and you can see that resin. And that was a knot. See what I can do to get a little bit of that off. Further down, you can see the sap. Drippings of the sap. It's all in here. See what happens here. Look at that. That's beautiful there. Welcome to the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures, and I'm your host, Hiker Lou. I want to give a quick little video on something that I extracted from a huge pine tree. And that's sap. All of that, as you're looking at, the sap oil, resin. I want to show that to you. You can see that. Beautiful resin. But the tree looked like it almost caught on fire. You can see that right up there. I'm glad this tree didn't burn down. I'll show you that. The side of the tree started to burn. I believe they probably put it out, the fire department, to save the tree. Okay, that's it. Welcome to the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures, and I'm your host, Hiker Lou. We're back, and I want to show you something I found, and that's really got a lot of resin in it. Look at that resin. Pick up this piece and show it to you. Look at that. This is a good catch from a dead tree. It was right over there. And believe it or not, there was a colony of red ants, so I had to move out of there real fast, very fast. Just to show you, look at that. Look at that concentration of that sap. I'm gonna dry this stuff out. Look at that. What a find here. And I cut into this wood right here, and you can see that's resonated wood right there. This whole thing, this whole log, I'm going to take with me and process it. It's just so hard to cut into it, but I'm going to get right back to you. I'm going to try to cut a piece off on the end that I started, and if it's what I expect, this baby's coming home with me, and that's going to be the end of my hike today. I'll be right back with you from the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures. Hiker Lou here. Okay, folks, we're back. Hiker Lou here with the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures, and let me tell you, this is an incredible hike today. Look at that. Take this in my hand and show it to you. Look at that resin. 100% resin here. Look at that wood. This is wet resin. This was from a dead tree. It was all rotted out. You can see that I kind of took the axe and chopped everything up from the sides, and it still it bled so much sap concentrated in this side. This is really a good catch. So I chopped it off from here. You can see, look at that. Look at that. That wood is nothing but pure resin. Got to get a better look at that for you. Look at that, folks. This huge piece here I'm going to take and process. This was the best catch, my find, since I started making these videos. And I'm going to take this baby home with me. Look at that resin here. Just take a look at that concentration of resin. Look at that. Look at that. See that color in there? You see that? All that resin. That punky wood. You can see it's all rotted out. So it's nothing that I cut that was live. This is the only part of the wood I salvaged before it actually completely rotted. And this is what you look for. Okay, so it's going to be it for me today. This is Hikaloo with the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures. And I'll see you back at the table. Thank you and be well. Welcome to the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures, folks. This is Hikaloo. I'm your host, and I want to welcome you back. Now, what I have here before me are two projects. This is a golden nugget, and I'm going to cut into that today and see what we get, because I kind of took a peek into it, and it's resined, totally resined wood. This was taken off of a dead tree, and you couldn't have noticed from walking by until upon a closer inspection, seeing what I found. This speaks for itself. Now, here's the other project that I made a video, okay, harvesting this dead, rotted out pine stump. And then on top is my last video that I'm going to make. This is a continuation of the one before the one I'm going to be making today. And look at that resin. Just to show you, I wanted to show you, look at this. Look at all that resin caked on that. I believe this tree probably died a horrible death, based on all that resin it kicked out. I'm going to show you another angle of this before I start cutting into it. You can see it's dead. You can see that it's totally dead. So I didn't cut into anything, but I did take a sample and I cut into it. Look at this, caked on resin. This is absolutely a gold mine I came across. Look at this. It's like a golden nugget. That's pure resin. Look at that. I just want to share that with you. I am so fortunate to live where I live. Look at that. If that's not a good catch, just that one piece, right? Not considering all this other stuff that I had gotten from that same dead, rotted out pine stump. All right, we're gonna put that up here. Put this back. And I'm gonna show you this now. Look at this. That is totally resined pine wood. Doesn't get any better than this, folks. Here's a piece that I cut off. You can see that. That's just saturated with resin. Look at that. Okay. I'm just showing you this before I get started. Then I'm going to take a break with the camera and then get back to you to show you a finished product, especially of this this golden nugget that I harvested from out in the woods on Friday. Look at that, folks. This is as good as it gets. Just look at all of that resin in here. Look at that. That's resin, pure resin. Look at this. This is the first piece that I cut. And look at that. That saturated resin in that wood. I am so fortunate. Look at that. Just look at that resin. You can see that right there on the bottom. You see the color of that. You know that's moist resin. It's not dried out, but it's from a dead tree. So I'm going to get back to you shortly once I start cutting into this huge golden nugget that I have found it out in the woods on Friday. Just look at that. Before I say goodbye for a little while, just want to give you one last look at that baby. Look at that. Okay, so I'm going to say goodbye for a little while. I'll get back to you shortly. And welcome to the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures with your host, Lou. Here we are with this beautiful golden nugget. Now I'm going to see if I could cut down right down the middle of this. And this is a huge, and this is a very heavy piece. I don't know how much luck I'm going to have, but I'm going to try it right now. I got my old little 440 carbon steel military knife, and I got an axe. So here we are, folks. Here we go. I'm going to try to cut this now. Wish me luck. I can smell the oil already. Oh yeah, there it is. Coming right down. There it is, folks. There it is. Wow. Look at this. Now, all of this wood in the middle is rotted, but look right on the top. Look at that beautiful vein. Look at that. Wow, that's a beautiful smell there. That's nothing but pure resin. Pure resin. I'm going to be harvesting this and cutting out a lot of the dead wood. Here's the other piece. I want to show it to you. The top piece there. Right there. Right along this. Right there. Look how beautiful that is, folks. What a find. Okay, so. Okay, here we go. This baby was cut down now. I should have no problem getting into this part. Right down the middle. Right down the middle here. Here we go. That's really solid wood. Whew. The hardest piece I ever cut. The hardest piece I ever had cut. Okay. Oh, this is what came off. A huge piece of sap. Let me show that to you. Look at that. Okay. Whew. This is not easy, folks. This is very wet. All of this. Look at this golden nugget. Golden nugget that just came off of that. Alright. This is what I'm going to show to you. Boy, this is some catch, I'll tell you. Okay, I'm going to pull this apart. There we go. Oh, Lord. There we go. Now, that's a nice picture of what. Now that's some beautiful resin there. Look at this wood. I've seen many videos on YouTube and from different parts of the world, different states, and this is like, I would say, close to the cream of the crop. Look at that. Look at that, folks. Oh boy, I am so excited. I'm going to be cutting this into this wood. Like I said, this is some hard stuff. There we go. There we go. Look at that. That smells beautiful. Beautiful pine. Let's see if I can pull it apart. Not yet. Get the knife in there. Put that knife in a little bit. Okay. I think I can get it now. There we go. Ooh, without pulling this apart, look at that. These are beautiful pictures. I take still shots from this video to show when I present it on my next upcoming video. Wow. I call it a Fatwood gold mine. Fatwood golden nugget. But look at that. Folks, look at that. Look at that, how beautiful that wood is. Look right on top. Here it is, and I'm going to open this up. You see that? Now that is one beautiful piece right there. Wow, so many things you can do with this, and how you could harvest it, what you could make of it. Oh God, I'm so lucky. All right, one more piece I'm going to cut through, and I'm going to say goodbye. Welcome back to the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures with your host, Haikalua. Now look at this. This is an incredible pieces of Fatwood. Just take a look at that. Look at all how resin this wood is. How saturated with resin. This is as good as it gets, folks. This is as good as it gets. Can't get any better than that. Still have a piece here. Look at this. Take a look at that. Look at that, folks. That's a true blessing. I believe God has blessed me with this. He knows my heart's desires, what I wanted to find, and look what I found. Look what I found, folks. It's incredible. I cannot tell you how happy I am finding this. And look at all that resin caked up on there. This is what you call a really good harvest of Fatwood. Look at that. Alright, and look at all of this resin that I got when I was chopping it up. Let me show you that. Look at all that resin. Take a look at this. What about, look at this one here. Here's another piece. Look at that. Another piece. Just is so much here. Look at this. Pure resin. Golden nuggets. That's what I call golden nuggets. That's just what this is. A golden nugget. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop up some of that rotted out pine wood that I was processing in my last video. I'll give you an update on that, and plus I'm going to give you an update on all of this that I'm doing. I cannot believe it, folks. Look at this. Look at that. As good as it gets. As good as it gets. Look at that golden. It's golden. That resin is just golden. Look at the color. Alright. So I'm gonna, this is from that piece also. I think this is the first piece that I chopped up. Now I'm gonna cut into this and let you see what it looks like. Be right with you. And this one also. Be right back with you. Okay, folks. Welcome back to the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures. Here is some processed pinewood, which we call Fatwood. Look at how beautiful and how rich all of this wood is. This is as good as it gets, folks. Just want to show you that. As good as it gets. You got a first-hand view. Look at that. Go nice and slow so you could really absorb the moment. Look at this. There we are. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, folks. This is as good as it gets. Okay, this is processed, not 100%, but I'm happy with what I have and the way I cut this wood. I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, and I have all of this golden nuggets right there. Take one and put it up there just to show. Golden nugget. That's what I call a golden nugget. Look at that. A golden nugget. Welcome back, folks, to the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures. And I want to show you something. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. Okay, just took some shavings. I'm going to show you some more while I do this. Pushing it with my thumb. Pushing. Okay, just push it. And we're going to see. It's pretty windy out here, so I don't know how much luck I'm going to have with this. But I'm going to put take some shavings here. I can just feel the texture of this. It's going to go right up. I can feel it, this wood. Here we got the breeze coming again. So next time, this breeze stops. Look at that. Look how beautiful that wood is. I'm sure this is going to go right up. I'm positive. So as we have no breeze. The wind is what's killing us. My whole demonstration. It's just so windy out here. Alright, folks. That's what it is, folks. The wind. And you have to ask yourself, what if you were in a survival situation with a lot of wind? Would you keep trying until it lights up? There we are. There we are. I'm trying to get this from the protect it from the wind. There it is. The wind is blowing. Oh, yeah. At least I tried. Okay. Here it is. There's a little piece. See if it catches. It went out. Yeah, there's a piece right there. Just the wind. Now it's starting to take off. You can see that, folks. Well, it's the wind. You can see that. See that going? It's taking off now. There it is. And this stuff, because it's so resin, has so much resin, you see the black smoke, this thing will give you enough time to work with getting a fire started. I'm going to have to put this out in a minute, but look at that. Now it's really starting to catch. You can see that, and you see how windy it is. That's why I had a problem getting this lit. Well, it's because the wood is, you know, it can't light. Yes, it can. There it is, folks. There it is. You can see how How that's sizzling. How that wood sizzles. Look at that. That was blown toward me. Can you see that bubbling? Look at that, folks. There it is, it's bubbling. Alright, time to put this out. It's not so easy to put out all that oil in it. Okay, there we go. Have a whole bunch of sand here. So. Welcome back to the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures. And I just want to show you how beautiful. Look at that amber color. The sun is shining right through it. And look at this harvest. And this is going to be, this is a finished product, almost. It still can be chopped up and used for whatever, but I left it in more of a raw stage. But look at the way the sun shines right through with the gold and that amber color. It doesn't get any better than this, folks. Look at that. Doesn't get any better than this. This is, I called, a blessed harvest. Here we are, back with the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures, and I'm going to give you one final presentation of lighting. Really fine from this. Look how beautiful this piece is. If that ain't a good golden nugget piece, I don't know what is. The wind is almost slowing down. I'm going to get a few more shavings out of here. That wind is wicked. It's blowing everything all over the place. But you can't complain. If you were in a survival situation, you can't curse the wind. Okay, the wind is just starting to slow down real quick. Okay, folks, here we are. To show you, it's that wind. Look how fast that goes up. Look at that. It's the wind, folks. Right in the heart of it. There we are. Look at the way that takes right off. There we are. Now we got something going. If I can just shield it from this wind, you can have a better view right there. Here we are. Just want to show you that, folks. And this is a shavings from this. I just shaved some pieces off here. And that's the fire we have right there. Look at that. This is flammable stuff. Look at the wind. Just want to show you. Look at that wind blowing. And that's how it's done. Look at that. Out. The embers flying all over the place. Okay, folks, that wraps it up. This is the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures with your host, Hiker Lou. Be safe.